Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for another super exciting session of The Stranded Deep, where we're totally stranded and genuinely deep somewhere in the, I believe they call it Pacifica, somewhere in the South Pacific. It's kind of where we are. And we're trying to survive, so fellow survivors. Vitamin C as in coffee, good one, Brian. Mr. Pete is here. Der Felsenstern is here. Do you know, if I had a German keyboard driver installed on Windows, I could actually say Überraschung and stuff like that with the proper umlauts, with the little dots on the top and everything. One of those things. Rated R, I don't have that anymore. Rated R is here, top of the morning. And do we have other people? Mr. Jeremy, yes! And Julia is watching with half an eye. Julia is working today, so she can't be joining us in the chat. But she is here with us in spirit, and you know that's always wonderful to know. So what happened until? Well, let's just go and see if we can find a bit of sound. Man, I totally forgot to switch that over, didn't I? That, and do we hear it? Do I hear it? I don't hear it. Should I be hearing it? Do I need to start the game again? That's a good start, isn't it? Hello, game? I don't hear you. What's going on? Okay, let's go start the game again. Because without audio, that's never good, is it? We need to hear the game audio. That's so important. This is working, I think. Yeah, so that's good. It's a good start. How are you all doing today? How was your week? Mine was busy. I was doing work on my new comic project, which is coming together, but there's just so much to do. So mainly I was dealing with, yeah, we don't have audio, do we? Dang, brother, that's cold. Just got to restart the game, and then we'll be on our way. So yes, mainly I was dealing with something called character converters. I don't know if you've heard of these things, but apparently there is a way that you can, or so the story goes, there is a way that you can. Is that the correct thing here? I think so. Let's try this. There is a way that you can convert your cyberpunk start. Yes, absolutely. There's a way that you can convert Genesis 8 characters into Genesis 3 characters and the other way around. So I have a lot of Genesis 3 characters, and I thought it might be helpful if my characters could also be like have the same shape on Genesis 8, so that I can, you know, mix and match if and when I want that. And I tried 2 products. One of them didn't work so well. Music, all right. But the other one did, and I wrote a little article about that. That's on my website, verslewis.com. If you're interested in that, you can have a little comparison there. I might share that also on Patreon, just the link and the pictures, because it is quite interesting. I've spent some hours trying to get that going. Change safe slot. Yeah, we're number 2. That's perfect. Number 2 is good. Let's get going. Oh. Dorel, how you doing? Are we still on for 3 o'clock today? I hope so. I think we are. I'm up for it. And before that, I'm up for a good chilled session of, you know, hoping not to get killed. That's the idea. So today I'm trying to take on one of these bosses. So that's literally one directly east of where we are. Yay! See you then. Excellent. Yeah, that's one directly east of where we are. Was it east? No, it's west, isn't it? I'm dyslexic. It's one of those things. So east is to the right, isn't it? Right is this. Cool. So that is west. I think that is where we need to go. And of course, last time we tried that, and I think my whole raft capsized, which is terrible. So this has 6 years of development. I don't know why these things keep happening. Once this raft here is capsized, that's essentially the end of the game, because you're never going to get that back. Crazy stuff. So it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that means we're not going to do this right now. We're going to have to do this tomorrow morning. Because otherwise we do what happened last time, and that is, you know, it's just gonna get dark, and I don't know where the guy is. So let's see what we can do. Up until then, I think he's gonna say, "I need to cool down." Yes, Miss Martina is here. Welcome, welcome. How are you this morning? There's some engine parts here. There's a hobo stove. Do we need to eat? No, we just need some water. Water still is, of course, empty, but doing its thing. Alrighty. Let's see if we can... Oh, come on. I've forgotten how to do there. I'm going to collect some more of these things here. Then we'll spend the night, and then tomorrow we'll go out and hunt the Great Abaia. I think, is that him? I think it's the Great Abaia. I like the German flag in the chat. That is very nice. So Brian, I looked through, that's another thing that I've done this week. I've looked through my huge DAS 3D library, and I found a product that it occurred to me I have bought back in the day, and then I've only used once, and I thought, oh yeah, that'll come in handy one day, and then, you know, never used it again. But it's one of those products that is by Zevo, and it's called Skin Builder, I think, for Genesis 3. And it is only when I looked through it and saw it that I actually had it. I thought, do you know what? This reminds me so much of what you showed in your video about the character creator, when you took us through how character creator by Reillusion does this thing that it essentially goes and lets you add details to a person's skin in certain places, and then it's clever enough to kind of bake them together, and that's good for performance. So I think the Skin Builder works very similarly, and I wonder if that was in fact the inspiration for that. And I thought that was just remarkable. So what it doesn't do is bake the things together. It's all LIE based. That's a thing in DAS Studio in which you can overlay images on top of one another to create the desired effect that you like. So rather than having to futz with textures in something like Photoshop, you can go ahead and just overlay things onto one another. Should really make a video about that. That's a good topic. The layered image editor, that's what LIE stands for. Yeah, so interesting. I thought that was just, you know, one of those projects that I completely forgot. So there's of course a Genesis 8 version available as well. But I thought, yeah, that's I must tell Brian about it, because I just felt so reminded of the whole interface and how you do things. I thought, yeah, that's very clever. That's Zevo. Certainly knows his stuff. I'll put maybe some of these things into the container here. Perhaps, you know, all of them. And then put that container next to this so that we know where the things are that make up the water. So then I think while we're waiting, because that's what we're going to have to do for now, while we're waiting, let's just have a look how many spears we have, because I have a feeling we're just gonna go and... That's a refined spear, that's good. What we need to kill the boss is... Oh, that's rations, that's good to know. Any more rations here? No. What we need to kill the boss is that spear gun, and also spear gun ammo. And that is made of a stick, I think. Stick. But also stored it somewhere, I think. I remember where that is. Bandages, so we've made that already, that's good. 2 bandages is a good starting point. What, I don't have the spear gun here anymore? That's creepy. Where is that? Sure, I had it last time. Planks and that. Rock flare guns. Oh, come on! Spear gun and ammo, there we go. So we have 24 plus 5, so it's kind of 29 spears. I'm thinking, let's go and make more. I think it should be, yeah, I think if we go in with something like 40, I think that's going to be good. So let's take these things. Oops. And turn them together with sticks, maybe sticks from the island even, into more spear gun ammo. Do you know, this is one of the things that I've played with, I think last week and this week. I'm making these custom characters for my project, and it turns out that's actually a lot of fun to do. And of course it takes hours and hours, and you have that if you're writing the thing as well, you have that vision for a particular character, and then you keep going and refining him or her and going, well, he's got that personality trait, so perhaps he should look a little bit more gloomy, and should he be more chubby, and, you know, should he be fitter and slimmer or whatnot. So very, very enjoyable process. And it's one of those things that when you do this in DAS Studio, it really pays off if you've got a lot of these base figures. Not because you want to use a base figure like something that's extremely skinny, like one of the Fae characters. That's not so much a figure you want to use perhaps by itself, but it's a good blending shape so that you blend that into another figure to give that figure that kind of character. I bought something beautiful while it was on sale for Genesis 3, that was. It's a thing called, I think, the Multi-Man. It used to be called Morpheus, I believe. And it is something that lets you elongate the head and make the head, like, turn it into a triangle and make the chin really large, like these 2D cartoons. And you don't have to use the whole thing, but you can add these kind of tendencies in the character, and it really changes the shape of the face so much. Hey, Piggy. Do we need to eat? Yeah, we need to eat, don't we? Eventually. Piggy? Piggy? You, Piggy? I do have a refined spear. That's much better than running around with an axe after the pig. Maybe we'll leave the poor pigs alive. We'll see if we can find something else to eat. Wood stick, perfect. Alright. Oh, seriously? That's disappointing. Unbelievable. So, let's go and do this with the... What do we need to do? We need to go and make a spear gun. There we go. Spear gun arrow. Can't even pick that up anymore. Dang. That's cold. Or maybe we'll go and leave that here and make some more spear gun ammos. Mr. Rated R, thank you so much for the super chat donation. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you. What do we need to do first? Oh yeah, we need to make lashing, don't we? Lashing. That is always welcome. Very much appreciate that. So I have some character sketches so far for, I think, 3 of my main characters, and next week or so I'll hammer some more renders out, and then I'll share them with you on Patreon and Ko-fi a little bit later. Once I've got something to show, and then I can tell you more about the characters perhaps. Yeah, so currently I'm still working on on the story as such. So I have the world that the story takes place. I've got that nailed down. I know what happened, but currently I'm not entirely sure how to tell that through a comic. So that's my next challenge. I need to work out what to tell first, so that, you know, it's one of those things. It'll be an exciting journey. I'm very much looking forward to it. Come on, we can make one more. 2 more pieces of fibrous Watsits, and then we can make 1 more spear gun ammo. Look, it's 7 o'clock. Why is it so late already? Why is it so dark already? I say we're gonna go sleep as well. There's another stick that can come in handy. And then in the morning we'll go and see if we can get the Great Abaia removed from this world. That is the plan. Oh, crab. We can eat the crab. I think that'll work. Will it work? Oh, I didn't bring my thing, did I? Okay, crab. Hold that thought. We'll be back for you in a little while. There's another crab. Oh, good. Nothing to harvest here. Aha! Oh, I don't have my axe. Duh. Again. Double duh. Do you know what? I read that about 10 years ago. Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud. He has a second one as well, and that was, not only is that a very entertaining read, it's also presented as a comic. So that is very, very cool. If you're into making comics, or if you want to know more about it, yeah, Scott McCloud, he's the man. I don't remember what happened to that copy. Okay, crab, we need some dinner, and I do apologize, but you're it. Your dinner. Sorry, man. Did I bring the knife? No, I didn't bring the knife, did I? Man. Okay, fine. This is nothing. Good. PP plant. We don't need that. I think in the real game, if you play this without the passive environment, I think you need that in order to heal poison bites from pufferfish and all that. Yes, Scott McCloud. I haven't looked at him. I haven't thought about him for ages. What was the other book again? Do you know that one? It had kind of a yellow cover. Yes, and then of course what we know about comics is usually based on the traditional method of putting several panels on a page. But of course, it being 2021 and all, that's not really how many of us read comics anymore. So where I'd like to post my story is these 2 portals, Webtoon and Tapas. And they're both, I think they're both from Korea. I think they're kind of, they originated in Korea, and they're based on the concept that you read this on your mobile phone while you're on your morning commute on the train and stuff like that. So you don't have multiple panels on a page. You only have 1 panel or 2 panels, and you continuously scroll up through the whole story. So it's kind of an endless, well, not endless, but a very long vertical strip. Knife, check. Yes, exactly. A good point, Brian. Tapas and Webtoon, but also, of course, Patreon. And yes, there'll be kind of it'll be a while until this gets going. I'm sure it'll take quite some time to get going, and see if I can see how fast it goes. So I think the current thing that I'm struggling with is literally putting the story into a sequential format that makes sense from the first to the last episode in the first season arc, I'd say, because I was considering just to write it, because it'll be just fun to look at and fun to read no matter what. But I'd like for it to make sense as a cohesive thing, you know. So it's one of those things I'm gonna take care of from the beginning. So I'd like to hammer the story out and make sure every scene works in itself. And me not being a fiction writer that's of course difficult for me. That is very difficult for me. I might even share an early draft with you of the story on Patreon this week or next. Then you get an idea of the whole story arc. Alright, hobo stove. We need to literally stand on top of it and just dump this until it makes the grilling noise. 6 years of development, and you couldn't find a way to just make a thing like attached to hobo stove? No. Yes, exactly. It's a popular one, and I've seen a couple of people who make DAS comics there, or who use DAS Studio to make comics, and so it is an allowed format. So the majority of these things is of course geared towards drawn comics, and that makes perfect sense. But yeah, I'm not really good at drawing. I do draw the thumbnail outline, so I do that as a little as a way to put down the basics of the panels. I do that, but it looks terrible, so it's not really something that I could share. I might share it on Patreon though. In fact, I've got one ready, like a very early draft. The scenes aren't quite working, but I can show you what it looks like in Clip Studio Paint, the whole layout of it. And I keep looking at sets as well, so it's very interesting to think about the backgrounds. They don't have to be cohesive scenes, so I don't have to have a character and put him or her into a 3D scene and then render that image. I can literally do it much simpler by rendering the character on a transparent background and then just grabbing the background image from somewhere else and then just compositing that in Clip Studio Paint. Because it's a comic, the audience will get it. Often you don't really need a background behind the character. You only need to have an establishing shot, and the cutaways, that's really in the scene. But then when the characters are talking, often a plain background or something like speed lines or something like emoji lines or just colorful backgrounds are perfectly adequate to get the story. So those are things I'm really looking forward to make the whole creation process much faster and more streamlined. Reinventing comics, that could well be it. Me too. I'm really looking forward to sharing this whole story with you, and also to read the story myself. It's something to know what's happening in broad strokes, but it's also something to actually see the result. I'm very much looking forward to that as well. Cooked small crab meat. Let's have that. Let's go eat that. And well, that's nice. I think let's go. Are we ready for this? Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. We've got the compass. We've got these things here. Maybe we can make one more lashing, and then one more of these, and then this guy can go on here, including some palm fronds as well. There. Don't need to drink. This here, you'd imagine if I go to sleep now, which I think I will sleep, then time progresses. Currently, let's check where it's 20 past midnight. So if I go to sleep now, should I go to sleep or should I just eke it out? I think I might just eke it out, because when I go to sleep, time moves forward like 6 hours or so, or 8 hours even, and it will be light at that point, but the meat won't have grilled in that time, and also the water won't have progressed, which is bizarre. There we go. I think that's cooked it. Alright. Extinguish that. We could maybe fill up the water bottle with a little bit of water. Do you know, absolutely, always write what you want to read. That's absolutely important. Yes. I think so too. Write what you want to read. In fact, that's true for everything, isn't it? Make what you want to make, be how you'd like other people to be, and so forth. It's true. Absolutely true. Be the change. I think Mahatma Gandhi said that. Be the change that you'd like to see in the world. And that's true. That spiral has to start somewhere. All right, we're nearly ready to head off and see if we can get the Great Abaia removed from the planet. In fact, maybe I'm going to go save it here now. Ah, perfection. Alrighty. Raise anchor, check. Jump on board. Check, I see. Also, direct the boat to where it actually needs to be, which is kind of here. Okay, that's... Come on! Neville, I saw that! Yes, absolutely! Stardew Valley is now a board game. Also, rated R to answer your question there, I haven't given up on Stardew Valley. You can tell Marianne I haven't given up on Stardew Valley. It's just, I thought this could be a nice little change of pace, but I will get to Stardew Valley once we're done with this. Either now or I'm going to take another little hiatus from Stardew Valley. I haven't given up on it. There's still a lot to explore there. Yes, I have seen that the Stardew Valley board game, very exciting idea. Approved by Eric, I believe. Made by Eric. I don't know how it worked. Was it made by Eric? Made by Eric. Wow. What a cool idea. Wouldn't it be funky if they turned that board game into a video game? Also called Stardew Valley. And don't be afraid to suck. Sucking is good. West. I think that's where the Great Abaia is. He says it's 2 o'clock, so we're just gonna have to wait out there until, you know, the sun comes up, so that we hunt this guy into the light. If we hunt him kind of in the afternoon, it gets dark in the evening. That's never good. Totally not good. I currently don't see anything. Also, I should have perhaps consulted my map. How's that for an idea? Let's do that. Let's do that. They do show the boss. Yes, we have 3 bosses in the game in total. I think it's on... I've got this map on Photoshop. Let's have a quick look. Yes, they do show the boss, and one of them is a big kraken type guy, and he kind of swims underneath your boat, and then with one of his massive tentacles he just gets you from the boat. Then another guy is a shark. That is, I think, the Meg. He literally jumps at you with a big open mouth. That's just crazy. Here it is, Stranded Deep map. And then the third one is kind of an eel. He's just creepy. And we are, to give you a point of reference, this is where we are here on island number 8. That is our island, and we're going straight west to Abaia. So he's, I think, the kind of the easiest boss. Then the Meg is more powerful. That's the shark. This guy, I think, is the eel type creature. And then another one is at the very top on my map, at least. This one here, that is the Great Luska, and he is like literally the mastermind of evilness. He's like the villain of the piece. And yes, he is. We need to work up to get to that. So we have literally west and a smidge of north. That's where we're going to find Abaia. Essentially, not where we're going then. Because we're going west with kind of west-southwest, so totally not where we need to be. We need to be kind of more here-ish, there. May have already missed him. And there's a buoy somewhere that will let us... It's just like this thing that sticks out in the middle of the ocean. Come on. It's gonna be creepy. And as long as we don't capsize our boat again, I'm happy. Neville, that is so true. Sometimes we learn more from our mistakes than we do from our successes. That is so true. And that is also true for feedback. You know, feedback often, there's, I think on Renderosity, they have a thing when you upload a picture to the Renderosity gallery, there's a drop-down menu at the bottom that says, would you like to only receive appreciative comments, or would you like honesty? In not so, in so many words, but while honesty is sometimes tough to deal with, it is just so good to be able to communicate on that level and receive feedback on a constructive level. You know, I think that's just so important. Man, where is this guy? I'm just paranoid that I've missed him already. Like, you know, like we did last time. Okay, gotta trust that we're on the right path here. I have a feeling he's kind of somewhere here. Island is to the east. Is it? No. Where's the island? No, it's to the east. Fine. Okay. Do we see anything here? Doesn't help that it's in the middle of the night, does it? Oh my, no. Oh my god, no, don't do that. Dude, climb the boat. Ha ha ha. That was lucky. You fall off your boat with 2 sails, which luckily I didn't have the other one on here, but you do that with 2 sails and your boat is so fast that you will not be able to catch up with the boat. Oh, crazy. Where is this thing? We should have come across him by now. Yet I don't see anything. That's not cool. I'm not having much luck with this game, have I? There's always, you know, even though... Oh, did you see this? Ah, I've never seen this before. That's interesting. So this is what it looks like when you go to the very edge of the game. It literally, there's just an invisible border. Oh, that's clever. Half my raft is currently in there. Interesting. That is very cool. That's what the end of the world looks like. Julia roots for let's pick Stardew back up. Forget Stranded Deep. We're stranded enough. See, I might actually do that. I might just go and try to kill that one last boss. Try to take him on, and if we're unsuccessful, we're playing Stardew tomorrow. Like the Trueman Show! Durrell, that's exactly it. I mean, games solve this in different ways. Some, like I think Subnautica, did give you a warning that, hey, it's mega dangerous back there. And then they just gently nudge you to go elsewhere. Yeah, how am I going to do this now? I think let's go and get rid of take the sail off and just try to turn the boat around. It is just like the Truman Show. And that effect, I like that the effect is actually plastered all over the boat, even though it shouldn't really do that. It's an edge case, we'll fix it later. When? 6 years! And it's still early access. Very cool. Oh, it's because I'm sailing right next to the thing. Okay, let's try to do a sharp left here. Can I? I don't think the boat turns. Oh, just about. Does it? It doesn't turn. It's like glued to the wall now. I'm not sure if we should be here. This is not a good game. This is not a good player experience. I think we should maybe have a look at it. This distorts like all the time now. My boat is basically in the Twilight Zone. This is terrible. It's totally jinxed. Look at that, I don't even see the curtain anymore, but my boat is still wobbling around as if it's like bzzz. It's like in Fringe, isn't it? It's the other part of the world bleeding through or something. Or something. We'll make it work. Film it first and make it work later. In the post? Yeah, we'll do. You know, they have computers, you know, they can do things. Really, so we don't have to invest any kind of thinking into the story. Exactly. Good. All right. So there's the island. I'm kind of hoping that's the island I came from. Fantastic. That's now going northeast from wherever we were. Okay, good. Now it's getting light, so this would be the ideal time to hunt our evil guy. And he might actually be here. So I found there is something right here. Like this little thing. I have a feeling this is actually the more dangerous of the bosses, so that's the one I shouldn't be hunting. But while we're in the neighborhood, I can always give it a go. Oh my. Technically there is a game map when you save the game and get out. You can see the kind of the distribution of the islands, and you can see where you are in the game. But no, there's no real. You can't bring up a map right now. You can only bring up your compass, and so that's why I'm using Photoshop to basically draw where my islands are, so that I get a bit of orientation. Yeah, there's no such thing as an in-game map that you can quickly bring up. That's true. Like in so many other games. Yeah, look at that. This is where we're gonna get to see one of our bosses. If it doesn't work, I can just load the game back in again, and we can have one more go. Hopefully, try to see the other boss. So this also, it should be, there we go, the Meg. Dunk dunk. We should see the guy eating away. Oh my goodness, he's already spotted us. He was just there, literally eating a humpback whale, I believe. There he is, underneath the boat. He's underneath us. Okay, let's get our weapons ready. Should have really done that before. Lots of weapons ready here. Oh my goodness, this is what he does. This is totally what he does. And he goes and grabs us away from the boat. That is never good. Let's go eat. Also, grab these two things, and perhaps... do we need the knife? Probably not. Equip spear gun. Put it on a shortcut. And... see where he is. Oh my god. Always good not to be in the water with him. And there's the creepy music and everything. Oh. There he is! And I totally missed him. That's terrible. This isn't going well, is it? Yeah, as soon as I go in the water, he's gonna get me for sure. The trouble is, of course, I've only got that many spears with me. Don't know what happens if I go and return later. I don't know if he remains ill, or if he heals by the time I get back with, I don't know, another 20 or so of these things. There's other ways that you can get him. You can get like a refined spear and then throw that at him. Should have brought some of those, shouldn't I? I think I can make some. He doesn't like that. But at least he doesn't get us, so that is good. You know, it feels like I'm trying to kill him with a staple gun as well. Looking at the amount of damage each of my spear gun arrows does. Like nothing. It does do something. Just doesn't do very much of it. And then of course it takes a little bit of time for this thing to reload. It's only 9 o'clock. I think we can make this. We can do this. 22 days survived. It's my lucky number. It isn't actually as dramatic as I remember it when I tried this. It was... This guy constantly kept jumping up at me, and that was really not a good... I mean, it was a good sight, but it was seriously creepy. So sometimes this guy jumps out and literally just, with his big open mouth, jumps at you. And it's just so creepy. Don't I have a refined spear in here somewhere? Yes, like here. There we go. I might just try when he comes back up here. I might just try and get him with this. See if that has any effect. That is easier when you're in the water with him. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I think you have to be really close to him for that to make any difference. Oh, and then he's fast as well. Where are you? And because it takes such a long time for him to kill him, you need to think about water and food as well and all these things. Ah, oh my god, that was not good. See if I can do that now with him just... Ah, oh my god, ah! No, don't do that! I should get back on board. That was not a good idea. Ow! He's totally grumpy now. But then, you know, it's like 30% health left. Of course he's grumpy! As long as we have enough spears. If we run out of spears... Well, spear gun spears. We'll have to go manufacture our own. And go into the water with him. How's my health doing? Yes, I could drink stuff, I'm thinking. There, that's nice. And then this can go somewhere into... Man, somewhere into here. Oh, I've got plenty of spears, so that's cool. Come on, we can do this, we can do this! This is dramatic, isn't it? Saturday morning, my goodness, way too dramatic. And then he changes course. Ugh. I'm glad he doesn't capsize my boat. That is really nice. I don't know what happened there last time. And that wasn't even the shark that did it. It was literally, I don't know, some game fluke that happened there. Where are you, dude? 11:15. Okay, that's a good time. We're doing well. We're doing well. And then, of course, don't shoot the arrow at where the guy is. Shoot the arrow where the guy is going to be at one point. Was that it? Did we do it? Is he dead? Objective completed! Alright! We've done it! That is so cool. I'm so glad I could share this with you. My god, we've done it! Oh, we've killed the Meg! We cannot make shark dinner. No, I'm afraid we can't, but we will get a handsome trophy here. This thing, that is a trophy on the left. And we get the aircraft rudder part, which is also very, very cool. So the trophy, I say we can put on our little boss shack. That might be a good idea if we'd head back where we made that shack. And then put that trophy on there as a reminder of how well this session went. And then we can go to that big-ass container ship and put that aircraft rudder part on, and we'll see how that goes. This will also allow us to go back to... Woohoo! Ah! This will also allow us to go back to where we have all these machine parts. Trophy crafting combination has been unlocked. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, so that'll also allow us to make that gyrocopter. So that might be another cool thing to do. We're already getting so many potatoes on, like, you know, what I like to call Potato Island. Let's go and see where that is. Oh, I'm so glad I could share this with you. Woohoo! So we're here at the Great Meg's place, and we want to go, I think, was it to island number 2? So this is going to be straight north, past 2 islands, and then just keep going, and maybe to island number 1, have a little stop off there, and then to island number 2, where we will have the... Whoops. That was unintentional. And then to... Come on, don't do that. And then... Island number 1 is where we have that little shack, but then here is where we could build that pedal. So we could also just... Maybe we'll make a detour here. So go northeast to the big-ass container ship, fix that pedal, and then we go kind of north to island number 1. Let's do that. Okay, northeast. Northeast, Alice. Northeast. Northeast. We're kind of going there already. That is good. That is good. To pass that island, keep going. I like it. I should have. I just now realized I should have sung that song that Captain Quint in Jaws sings. You know, the one that there's several variations of farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish ladies. I should have done that while killing the shark. I've just realized I should have done that. Farewell and adieu, dear ladies of Spain. For we received orders to go back to Boston, and we'll never see you again. That while killing the shark, that would have been seriously cool. Oh, very cool. You have to run. Oh, perfect, perfect. You got the highlight of the day, Rated R. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your super chat donation. I really appreciate that. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope the desk reorganization goes well. The highlight of the day. There we go. Do we have the trophy? We don't have it on us, I don't think. But we can build it, I think. So northeast, we're still going northeast. That's good. We got the... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my God. I nearly jumped off the ship. Oh, terrible. Don't jump off the ship, dude. Not with 2 sails. Are you nuts? Now, we can put some of these things away while we... My God, what a stressful morning it is. There, that can go in here. And then that... Oh, yeah, this can come out. Then the... things can go in here again, and this is now the tools thing, where I suppose we can put this in, and then this technically tools, not really tools. That's good. That can just go in here. There, big ass container ship. Here we go. That title, by the way, is courtesy of Jeremy from Singapore. The big ass container ship. There, cup of coffee. Life is good. Shark dead. 30% of the story unlocked in the game. What else can possibly go wrong? Got a plantation. We're about to make a helicopter. It's a good Saturday. We can, to answer your earlier question, Jeremy, there is... Sometimes you see these sharks floating in the water, like hammerhead sharks and stuff. You can't kill those, apparently. I've never tried it. I've never had much luck with it. But you can kill them, and then you can put those on the barbie. As such. Break out the bed and save. That's not a bad call, actually, Jeremy. We should do that. We should do that just in case. You are the man. This is partly why you are the man. There are other reasons why you're the man, but this is one of those reasons where you think, I like the lateral thinking. So I forgot how to use the bed. We just ditch it somewhere, then we just drop it, don't we? And we hope that it doesn't go in the water. No, what happens? No! Oh, the boat capsized. Jeremy, you're not the man anymore. What happened? Why did that happen? I can't believe it. That is unbelievable. How come? I take the bed out, I put the bed on there, the thing capsized for the second time after 6 years of development. And now there's a shark. Oh my god, hammerhead shark. There was there's that song again. Oh my god. So there is an island over here, and I think I have a safe point on there. So how are we going to flip this thing? That's just unbelievable. For the second time, what is it with this godforsaken non-raft and the non-game mechanics and the non-support on the never ever to be released as anything other than an early access alpha thing? How can this happen? I mean, I suppose all my things are still accessible. They're all still in here. That's great. They're just underwater, which is terrible. That's crazy. Shark finds this hilarious. He thinks, food. I must admit, I'm, not enjoying this. Having just killed the Meg. I can get the tools out, so I can still access everything. That's cool. And I'm gonna just try and drag this over here to the island, because there's a safe point here. Shame I can't just put... Wouldn't it be nice if I could just go and, well, whatever, this is now... That's gonna be my keel now. And then instead, we're just gonna put foundations on the top, and we put new sails on the top, and we just use the thing upside down. That'd be good. Should I go and...
Do the anchor.
Should I do the anchor? Julia says do the anchor. What happens when I do the anchor? Does the anchor go up? No, it still goes down, so it does obey gravity. That is good. Can I also use the rudder? I wonder what happens to my player position when I use the rudder. Am I going to be... Oh no, it can't be used while it's underwater. That's clever. That's clever. Yeah, so I can swim there. I think I might just go and drag the raft there. Just slightly closer. What are you smiling at, shark? He's already thinking, oh, this sounds good. My god! Brian, so what happened was, and it's the thing is, it's hilarious. So this has happened before in a game that I didn't save because I thought it's hilarious. I'm going to turn this into a clip, of course, and maybe I'll turn this into like how many times Jace managed to flip his raft, because it's now the third time this happened. First time happened with the little rubber boat. That didn't really matter because we could reflip that over. Second time happened with this contraption when we were by the shark, inadvertently. And the third time happened just now. So Jeremy says, hey, Jay, break out the bed and save the game just so that we've got the game progress. I'm thinking, that's a great idea. You're the man, Jeremy. I grab my bed out, and because the game mechanics are so terrible, what you need to do with the bed is you basically ditch it. And then, so it goes and does that, hangs kind of half on my boat, probably sinks into the ocean, and just does this with the whole game physics. So it literally just flipped the boat. I didn't even see it. It was just... Next thing I know, the thing was upside down. Unusable. Oh, man. Gutted. Please do not buy this game. Please do not play this game. Let me play it so you don't have to. Oh my god. 6 years of development. Oh my. We have our trusty axe, that's good, and we have a drinkable coconut, that's gonna put a smile on everyone's face. Let's go hack it to bits, because, that's just how we roll. And let's just build another raft, shall we? My god. Well, unless... It's a good question, Durrell. Technically, the raft is still okay, but I don't think there's a way to flip it over. So I wonder if there is a way... that we can we just make a new bed and put the bed on the raft and hoping it switches back over? That might be an idea. Man, that's terrible. It's also now, of course, a good question. Shall we save the game now, or shall we go and revert back to the previous save and then essentially just go kill the shark again? I don't know. I mean, the shark, that means I could sing the song while I'm killing the shark. That's a positive thing there. But I'd much rather have the shark, you know, have him stay dead, and we'll just find a way to rectify the situation. So I've got this water collector here. That's nice. We can just go and pop more things in here. I don't even know what island this is. Oh, there's a lot of sticks here. Oh, there we go. This is island 10. See, this is how nice I am. So I can't save on another slot because thanks to game design. Oh, this is it. We're on island number 10. Oh yeah, this is it. Island number 10 down here. I can't save in another slot while the game is in progress, Jeremy. You can only pick the slot at the beginning and then save over it, because that's good game design. Oh my god. There's no save point on this island either. What am I gonna do? How do I make a save point? Isn't there a way to make a save point? I think it's fairly easy. 3 sticks, 4 palm fronds, and a bit of lashing. Hey, that's just 3 sticks. Check. Palm fronds, always available over here. Or should we make a bed? We can also make a bed and try to put the bed on the raft. Maybe it'll just capsize again. It is worth a try. Julia says save first, then make a bed and try to put that on the raft. That's not a bad call. Let's do that. Brian, I like the idea of having this is a good story device, really. Rather than making a game work and then release it, you just say no, it'll be forever in early access. It'll just be so much easier. It'll always be early access. There's patches for the next 10 years planned. And then you never really have to deliver because your excuse is always, well, it's early access, you know, it's not meant to be perfect. Oh, really? Is that so? That's handy, isn't it? Where's my water? Still, there it is. And lashing, of course, isn't it? Do we have lashing? We don't have lashing. Good stuff. Snake. We have a snake. That's cool. Can't hurt us. Don't do that with the sticks, Snake. Snake, don't do that. Snake, find a different way. Give me my stick back. Snake, stop it. Snakes these days. Is this still operational here? The thing with the thing? Yes. Oh, that's good. So we don't have to hunt these things in the complete darkness. Lashing. Pick up some more fibrous Whatsits. It's also known in the trade as the fibrous Whatsit game. Ever-evolving storyline and features. Exactly, yes. I think, Neville, that's going to be the third idea. I think... Oh, this hasn't regrown? No, it hasn't regrown. So I think the first idea is we're going to make a save point to make sure we're saving whatever is salvageable. Then we're going to try and make a bed. And we're going to try to deliberately capsize the boat again. Maybe that'll work. And if all that fails, then I think we're going to go and make a new boat. I think that's the plan. It's going to be tricky, of course, because oh, come on. Because the items to make a boat might not be exactly in the vicinity. So we may have to go and do a lot of swimming to get there. I'm hoping we can somehow salvage this thing. Yeah, it's just a shame that I have to go and overwrite this. Oh, potato! That's good. Let's pick a potato up. That's always good. Oh, there we go. Our favorite plants. We're growing fibrous Whatsits like as if they were on tap. Fibrous Wotsits on tap. I love it. At this point, Jeremy, it's not so much about blame, it's more about how can we get out of this sticky mess. It also makes the game kind of fun because, like Neville suggested, there are enough resources in the world to just make a new raft, and it just means we have to play the game a little bit longer. I had hoped to be done with it in about 10 episodes, but maybe that's not possible. Okay, final Fibrous Wotsits. Let's make a save point and save it. Eliminate our last chance. Oh, there's quite a lot of them here. Eliminate our last chance of retrieving the previous save point. Oh, let's hack them all to bits. Oh, sticks. More sticks. That's good. Always good to have sticks. Somewhere over here, I think. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Right. No, that's not it. Save point to be made with... Oh, lashing, of course. So lashing. Now, save point. Yes, there we go. Shelter. Shelter. Here we go. That's a good place for shelter. What a crazy game indeed, right? I think this is definitely one for a clip. Do we have the label makers here? They might be on the raft. Where is the raft? I can't see it anymore. I don't even know where the raft is anymore. It's gotta be, maybe is it around here? There's so many, my raft is just another wreck. A wreck cluttering up the island. Or plank, so that could come in handy. Thanks, crap, that's good. That's not my raft. Can you imagine? It sank now. That would be the last straw. Oh, there it is. Oh. Raft. So it's still there. That is good. That is very good. Oh, how do we make a bed then? Oh, we haven't actually saved it either. Okay, let's see. First of all, bed. How do we make that happen? That's it. You can only make one bed in the game. Once you've made that, that's it. Bed? Would you think that's under here, under this thing here? Brick station fuel still. It isn't. That's interesting. Under the little tent thing. Maybe it's under here. Crude hammer. Bow. Spear gun. Nope, it's not under here either. Curious. Maybe it's under here. It's kind of furniture here. Container shelf, plank shelf, bed. There we go. 3 leather, 3 sticks, and 3 cloth. Okay, let's see if we have... So some things I think we can just go and ditch here. Like, you know, these things. Let's see if we have that much. At least the containers are still here. Cloth. Oh, we have 2 and 1 leather. That's, you know, that's a start. Also rations. That's also good to know. I suppose, you know, these things happen. Was it 3 leather? There we go. We've got 3 leather now. Good stuff. Tools. Planks and rocks and that. We can literally use this for storage. That's not a bad call. Oh, hammerhead shark. Hello. Lots of sticks, flare guns. Ah. Man. So it looks like 1 more cloth is needed. I've got corrugated things, so... Oh! How terrible! Do you think I can undo my raft That's another idea. I could just go and I could try it with a building hammer and then have a look at some of the sections that are not built up. So I've never tried this before. Like, this is a good example here. This here, we don't have anything built on it. So I could try to use the building hammer and see if I can just undo this. Maybe I can just take the parts and it'd be too good to be true. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's not be negative here. I'll see where my tools are. Good thing I've still got my tools. There we go. Good thing I've still got my lantern, so that's good. Alrighty, so this sticky out bit here. Let's go and put the lantern down here. Let's pick up my building hammer and see if I can just go and demolish that. Does that work? 'Cause it doesn't! That'd be too good to be true. How about the axe? Does the axe do that? Can't destroy this. Another crafted item depends on it. What? Okay, great. Let's destroy that other crafted item then, shall we? Namely the foundation at the top. Can we do that? Certainly makes the right noises. Aha! Perfect! So I've destroyed the foundation. That's a good start. That is a good start. Oh, come on, dude! Good stuff. So now, corrugated things, gotcha. I can pick those two up, and now can I pick this up? Can I do this? All right! I could rebuild the raft. Oh, this is exciting. Did I get my lashing back? No, I don't. I could make it. So that's cool. I could make the lashing, and then with the building hammer, equipped with the building hammer, I could now... Oh, maybe this is how we're going to have to do that. Tie a raft base. Could I even... Hey, that might not be a bad idea. If I just... Let me just put that on here. And just out of curiosity, can we just essentially flip the raft over ourselves? Oh, that could be interesting. So if I were to just go and say these two corrugated things, could this be the start of a new raft? That we just basically put the foundation now on top. So all we need to do is take the foundation off from the bottom and then just go and put it on the top. Could that be how it works? That would be seriously exciting. Is this doable? The corrugated raft floor. No, it doesn't work. Ah, look at that. It always wants to do this on the other side. So, okay, that's not that much a biggie. It only... This does it because I've attached this to the other piece here. So if I go and say lashing... And then say, with my trusty building hammer, I say, let's make a raft base and not attach that, like make it float like here. And now if I go and say, make foundation, now puts it on the top. Okay, the beginning of a new raft, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, man. This is going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a ton of fibrous lashings. But I think we'll be able to make it work. Let's just make sure this doesn't float away. Ah! As I said, to make sure it does not float away. As described above. Neville, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to just recreate a raft. Might not be as big as the current raft, but at least the building materials are... You know, are there. That is cool. What do we need for an anchor? Because I can see that anchor is probably going to be the most important thing. I'll just pull this to the shore so that it doesn't float away. Yeah, I think this should have an anchor, and then we can bring this closer to our old raft, turn it into a new raft. This has to go well. I'm sure it will. I have full confidence in the game mechanics and the physics. Nothing can go wrong. I'm also glad it's in the middle of the night because that's almost super fun. Okay, Right, what is an anchor going for these days? Anchor. Anchor. 6 stones, 4 lashings. Ah, it's those lashings again, isn't it? Lashings. Okay, anchor is too expensive for now. I can't demolish the old anchor yet. What I can try is take one of the sails off the old raft and see if that gives me cloth, because I still have a hint of hope. Have we saved? That's a good point, Jeremy. Maybe we haven't. My saving advocate here. Save point is only at the other end of the island, so it's no problem just quickly running over there. Oh, there's also more of these things. I have a feeling we need to just have a lot of these to succeed going forward. Oh my. Yeah, there we go, that's another lashing. Because I don't know, how do you feel about this? We know this works. We know just rebuilding the raft works. How do you feel about trying to build a bed, putting the bed on the raft and make it deliberately capsize to maybe reverse the process? We could maybe try both. I mean, the thing is, I don't have enough. I have the sticks, but I don't have enough cloth. So with it being safe, we could try that. I can try that, Jeremy. That is a good idea. Let's do that. Also, I think the whole water situation is probably going to get to me at one point. Let's not waste any more fibrous watsits for making water, sustainable or not. We're going to go and use this here. Oh, and these. Actually, that's a good idea. That one and this one. Yes, fibrous watsits have all of a sudden become extremely rare in these parts. There. He's going to make some water. That's cool. Yes, let's try that. Let's make sure we don't rely on that old anchor anymore. We're going to go and drag it over here. I think that's a good start. And then how do you feel about it? Shall I try and take a sail or an anchor off to see if I can reclaim some cloth? Because then with that cloth I could try and make a bed with which we can potentially capsize the raft. And if it doesn't work, we can just load in the safe again. Because then we've literally got all the bases covered. Don't flip it over, for God's sake! My God, what is with the flipping game? This is a new name for the game now. It's called the flipping game. Flipping deep. Flipping deep. Yeah, that's actually... I'm going to rename this episode into Flipping Deep. I think first thing, I'm going to go and pick up my lantern that's on top of here somewhere. Somewhere. Man, where is it? Lantern, there we go. Okay, now we'll go and retrieve the anchor and drag this whole thing, upside down canopy and whatnot, onto the rocks. Oh, flip it over, why don't you? That's a good idea. Yeah, just flip it. That's a good... Yeah, perfect! You nearly had it there, dude. Hey, Jim, maybe this is easier than I thought. Let's just go and put it on the rocks, drag it over until it's flipped. Come on, dude. Hiya! Flip it over like... Do you know, I think we have something here. I think rather than destroying it, How did I do that now? That was... I don't think the weight... Do you think the weight matters? I think as long as everything is in containers, I don't think it actually matters. But I might actually do that. Let me go and drop everything I don't need, including the lamp, onto here, and then I'll bring all the containers on land. Let's do that. And maybe I'll keep these because, you know. Because that's just going to be so many of them. I'll just... that might not be a bad idea. King of the ocean. The Ocean King. Now it's of course too shallow, so I can't actually dive for containers here. For love or money. That is enough for the first tour. How funny. Don't do that. Don't get stuck underneath the raft. That's already capsized. Look, it's getting daylight. That is nice. There, order. Don't attach. Pick it up, dude. Pick it up. Okay, maybe we can't retrieve all the containers. We're trying. It might not work. Man. We've assembled quite a lot of containers here over the days. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. We need a bit of music here. That's nice. Jeremy, did you know that Flipper was actually filmed here in the Miami Seaquarium in the 60s? I didn't know that. That was very cool. It's on the way to... Oh wow, stuck him high. It's on the way to Key Biscayne, I believe. There's a kind of a... It's almost like a key where that is. I've never been in it, but it's one of those things that I've read about. One day I thought maybe I'll go there. Miami Seaquarium. Just a stone's throw away from me. I can literally cycle there. That's very cool. I don't think Flipper's there anymore. But, you know, other fish of his caliber, I think, are. Yeah, so that's what Flipper and Dexter have in common. They're both filmed in Miami. There. Okay, that's most of the containers. I'm thinking we did so well with the whole flipping it over. I might try this again deliberately. Because sometimes you just have to fight fire with fire. So if I try and drag it this way, maybe... Come on! Over the rocks somehow! Flip over already. Hey, maybe these stones on the bottom, they really help. Let's see. That would be ideal, so we don't have to rebuild the raft. We just go and flip it over again. Come on. Bruce ate him. Maybe Bruce is in the Miami Seaquarium now. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. You can do it. If only I could attach something like a leash on the other side. Pull it over, that'd be so good. Come on. And also drag it the right way. Come on. I can already see it's more an exercise in patience than anything that's reliably gonna work. 11 thumbs up. Come on. Ah. Wouldn't that be nice? Come on, it's nearly there. We've nearly got it. We've nearly got it. Just flip it over. Yeah, ow. Excellent. So that's hurt you, has it? It's hurt my feelings. That's for sure. How much hurt am I? Not much. It's certainly good to give us some shadow. Okay, I'm thinking flipping it over isn't gonna... That's not gonna work, is it? So let's see what's what. I think this is a sail here. We can lower and raise it. So it happens kind of underneath the sand now. That's also hilarious. Let's see. My trusty refined axe. How healthy is my axe, by the way? 20% durability, so we may have to... Aha! So I do even get the lashing back here. That is very nice. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Hey, this is good. This is coming together, my friends. This is coming together. Let's pick up all the important items and put them somewhere else, shall we? Somewhere else, could be even as far as over here. There. Important items over here. Including the lashing. Oh, I like that. Raft rudder. Give it to me. Alright, perfect. And so then this should now make a rudder, right? Let's go try the anchor as well. Yes, look at that. So it is actually, that is a very nice touch. So we even get the lashing back. So it's not actually that big a deal to just rebuild the whole raft. That is cool. Do I have a hammer here? No, I don't. Ah! Insta hut, exactly. Insta hut. Where's my building hammer? Building hammer! Good thing I had like... Oh, there it is. Good thing is that I had so many of them. Righty, so... What are we going to make first? Let's make the anchor. Oh my. 1 anchor, please. 6 stones. Didn't I pick those up? What happened to the stones? I've only got 3. Oh, okay. Oh, because one's up here. So I didn't retrieve all the stones. Fine. I think I need a couple more here. Corrugated things. I'm sure I'll find them. I think they're labeled as well. Oh, this one's wobbly. Rocks. There we go. 2 more rocks, and that makes. Does that make 6? 6. Yeah, perfect. How hilarious. So 1 anchor, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, fine. So that does not work. Don't you flip over. Okay, so 1 anchor, please. Put it on here somewhere. No? Oh, come on. Dude. Maybe it needs to be a little bit deeper, that water. Raft anchor, come on. Why doesn't the raft anchor go on the raft? Aha, there we go. Oh, we had that before, didn't we? I'm not going to take a chance here. Because last time we tried this, I think the anchor was built, or like it wasn't an anchor, it was a lamppost that was built in the ocean somewhere and not on the raft where I actually wanted it to be. That lamppost is still there. I think one day we should go and visit it. Okay, come on. Anchor. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's the anchor. What else can we take off here? Canopy and all that. All that good stuff. Oh yes, I see. That gets destroyed. I was trying to destroy whatever this is here. Looks like the canopy here. That looks like it doesn't want me to do that. Another item depends on it. Well, whoa, what's happened here? It's all falling apart. Yeah, the wood hook. Let's go and get rid of the wood hook. That's forever lost, is it? Lantern I can pick up. Wood hook is can't be destroyed. Okay, fine. That's cool. Cool with me. As long as we get most of these things. Yeah, that's the wood hook. Oh, that's the raft canopy. Oh, there we go. That's the canopy going down. Oh yes. Well, see if we can find the thing with the planks and then put planks in there until further notice. Planks on that, there we go, that's nice. And then sticks, I think we can just go and put them over here together with the other sticks. And then we have some lashing. That together with some of these things will probably... And what else? Raft sail. Oh, there we go. I do like that they let you do this. That is nice. Usually, I mean, the game could be mean and say, well, we're not going to give you materials back, as once they're used, you can't unuse them. That is quite nice. Tires and barrels, my goodness, who would have thought that we're going to go and construct a whole new raft today? Sticks, just in case. Yeah, sticks we can put over here. I think that's going to be okay. It's going to be the stick storage here. Ouchie. Major building project going on here. Well, but with enough lashing, let's go and turn these tires into pieces for our raft. Our other raft, which is... where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, it's over there. Cool. Does that work in quick menu? Yes, there we go. Raft base. Excellent. Should we make another? Yes, let's make another. Perfect. So that's 3 already. That's nice. The anchors here, I think... How was the design on my other boat here? That was just 4 across, wasn't it? Wood hook. Can't we just... It's just hanging in the air here. Can't we just go and demolish it somehow? No. Oh, there we go. That's it. Wood hook done. I don't understand the logic of this game. I think so. Brian, that is a good idea. I need to cool down. You need to not be such a wuss. How about that? Just crawl underneath the raft here. That'll cool you down. There. Ah, Brian, what a game. It's exhausting. At least this is a way forward. At least this means we can, you know, we can go places with this. That is good to know. Do we not have... There's lashing, good stuff. Pig lashing up and... Oh, don't wanna make that here with the quick building menu. So I'm thinking... Barrel base. There. Oh no, actually make it... put it here? Yeah. Perfect. That's a good... That's the beginnings of something wonderful here. Raft 2.0. Let's put her in the sea and see how she fares. Whoops, don't flip it over for God's sake. And also feel free to go on board here. Permission to go on board, yes. And just make sure this thing does not move. There, so a bit of flooring here. A canopy. We're getting there. Slowly. Concerned about my racks here. I'm hoping I can take my racks with me. That'd be good. I do also... Do I need to eat something? I think I could do with a drink. Look at all the stuff that we have. That's just cool. Oh my, what a game. Fibrous Watsits, yes. I like it. This is nearly full still. Just add that to make it super full. I'm thinking let's go and save it also, because, you know, always good to have more save points here. Oh, food, yes, okay, fine, food. Whee, physics, alright. Always in the wrong moments, isn't it? Well, fix it with a patch. As long as I don't get the coconut shit. Ah! The coconut shits! I'm never eating that again. Oh, that's uncool. That was a classic case of the coconut shits. And the trouble with that is now that if I just go into the shadow and contemplate what I've done there, the trouble now is that I now have diarrhea, which is uncool. I know what that's like. That's never good. Diarrhea. I don't know what the implication is. I think my hydration level is going down. So that's uncool. For me that means let's fell more trees, make sure we have water on tap, and just keep drinking, I think. The humanity! That's exactly right, Brian. And I don't actually know what cures diarrhea in this game. There might be a mix that I can make, like a, you know, like a soothing thing. But I don't really know. I've never really explored all these plants that you can use. Oh, Do you know the other thing that just happened is my axe disappeared because I've used it too much. Oh, that's good. So I need to find water. Yeah, dude, you keep telling me. Have you still got diarrhea? Diarrhea and dehydration. Oh, that's handy, isn't it? So whatever I drink now is immediately just going out again. I might just go live with that. I might just go be chilled out about that. While I make myself a new axe. The humanity. I think axe, the first thing is we need to make a stone tool. Check. They totally thought of that, didn't they? Ah. It's kind of funny, the thought that's gone into this game. Then we need to make a crude axe with a bit of lashing and 2 stone tools. Okay, let's make another stone tool. Great. And then 1 more stick, which we have here. Crude axe. Alright. How do we make a refined axe? That's like our best friend here. Let's make a refined axe immediately. Refined axe is yet another stone tool and a bit of leather. Okay, no worries. Stone tool, check. Leather. And now we've just got dehydration. That's cool. So no more diarrhea. That's quite nice. That can be cured with this. So diarrhea just went away by itself. That's quite nice. But yeah, I still need to find more water in a moment. That's cool. That's cool. We can make that happen. I'm never drinking that again. Or eating that again. Or should I? I mean, no, I won't. I won't do that. And leather we have on our massive pile of goodies here. Yes, here, where the lantern is on. I can't flip the board. No, it looks like I can't flip the board. But at least I can rebuild my board, so I do like that. Pick up leather, make ourselves a refined axe. Put it in the safe slot. Happiness. Alright. And this goes here. Yes, it looks like I can't pick up the... I can't flip the board. But I can rebuild the board, so that's really good. That is really good. I'm gonna plonk 1 lantern here, that's nice. So I have a bit of light. And keep chipping away at this. Perhaps now we'll start getting rid of the container shelves here. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. Looks like we can't get rid of the container shelf. That's a bit uncool. See what happens if we just take the raft floor away. Oh yeah, that does that. Okay, so then the entire base. What happens to the shelf? Well, the shelf is just lurking around here. Gotcha. Okay. Bring that tire closer. Oh, come on, yeah, come on. Ah! So it's weird, isn't it? Because it looks like it almost wants to flip. It just never does it. I don't know. This is just... Ah. What a game. Come on, come on. Ah. Not the containers, you. Come on, flip yourself over. Come on. Come on. It doesn't want to do it. It so doesn't want to do it. Oh, diarrhea is only 1 hour. Okay, that's not bad. It looks like it wants to. And I mean, it did this in the game twice, so you'd imagine that there's got to be a way to flip the raft over somehow. I mean, look, it goes almost. 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 But then it just never does the last final bit here, which is such a shame. Or maybe on this angle, that'd be good. Can I just go and grab it from here and then just... come on! It's that one corner on that one stone. It is, luck is not on our side in this game. No, I'll just keep rebuilding it. It was worth a try. Neville, thank you so much for dropping by. Always nice to see you. I will be playing something else tomorrow. Maybe this, maybe something else. Depends on how my nerves are holding up. Always nice to see you, my friend. Take care. Yes, more goodness tomorrow morning, 10 AM Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube. Could be this, could be Stardew Valley. I mean, it looks like we have a lot of work to do with this. Making ourselves a new, smaller raft. 2 more enemies to kill. Buoy balls to collect. Oh, come here. Don't you disappear on me. I have a feeling it's better for me if I put this raft back to where it was. I don't want to lose the lashing, so lashing is very... This all fell over, what a shame. Lashing is very precious. Cloth and tape assorted. There was planks on that. There we go. That's my planks locker here. Was there a flare gun? Yeah, there we go. Not enough room in inventory. Oh, come on. Oops. I'll just make sure the buoy balls are in one container so that they're not, you know, lurking around somewhere. And then that compass. I have a feeling the compass can just go over here. Together with all the other compasses. Also lashing, always good. And then cloth, I might just ditch here as well. Goodie. I think a flare gun. Didn't we have a container full of flare guns here? Yeah, there we go. I think that'll work. Just make ourselves some light here. And I think I might just go and sort out these containers here. Make things look a little bit more tidy. If the game lets me. Do you know, Jeremy, these days a wiki is so important for games, isn't it? I've realized that it's just so important to have literally like a guide to how the game works. Where's our other raft? I keep forgetting the position of our other raft. Like our new raft. Where is it? Is it gone? Oh no, it's behind there. Phew, good stuff. Yeah. Righty, because we want to go and do... We want to do this next base here, new raft base. So we have 4 across already. I might build a sail next. And also park this over here. Maybe that's easier. So I can maneuver it a bit better. with the sail. There we go. That's going to be kind of the front here. And this can be the back. So that should work out. There, a bit of flooring, that's always nice. Plank floor, that's not quite what we want. Plank floor, all right. Very nice. This is going to take forever. But at least it's possible, so I do appreciate that. Whoops, ouch. Was that lashing? No, don't. Come back here. We need you guys all in the same place. Barrel base. Oh no! Terrible! It floated away. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's try this again. Barrel base. Make sure it attaches to the boat. It'd be so good if I could actually see what I'm doing, because, you know, currently I can't. It's got to be here. Is that good? I think that's just about good. Alrighty. Not plank shelf. We're gonna make plank floor. There we go. 2 more pieces here. Then maybe 2 more at the end, and I think that'll be a good size raft already. Oh yes, water. I totally forgot about that. Let's take care of water. Pigs here for company. Hey, that's all right. It's not really such a bad life if you think about it on this island. At least we don't have to deal with the rat race anymore. That is nice. So there is that. I might also just go and save it just to be sure we don't do anything nasty. In case something untoward happens, at least we have a point to go back to. What a crazy, crazy thing here. Yes, 2 more raft pieces, and then I'm going to make a sail, and then the raft's kind of operational, and then we'll call it a day. Let's do that. Plus, maybe we'll go and... Oh, that's broken, is it? That's... What a shame. Flare guns, come on. Didn't we have something featuring flare guns? Yeah, it's 128. Let's go and see if we can grab another flare gun. Whoops. So glad I did discover a use case for flare guns. That's quite nice. There. Tires, come on. No more slogging away at the Georgia mod. I totally agree, yes. Come on, this guy slots slots right into here, doesn't it? Yes! And one more. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Maybe this one here. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. What happens if I demolish this? Will I get the container shelf back as well? Or at least the planks that make it up? Let's find out. Boom, clonk. Okay, that's good. So that's the corrugated base. And the raft base itself. It just goes ka-smash. And I have the tires, but that... Oh, come on, tire. But that shelf, that's just lurking around now. It's indestructible. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? How does the game keep track of these things? Bizarre stuff. All right. So I think we have one. We can make one piece of... Oh, come on. We've got 2 of these corrugated pieces here. Oh, come on. Terrible. I'll pick up... I think I need 8 in total. 2 per flooring piece. I've got 2. So let's see. I think we have a ton of corrugated things here somewhere. Corrugated things. So... 2 of that, so that'll be 3 pieces, I think. Maybe even 4. And then we have mini rafts, like the racing raft. I like that. The racing raft. Corrugated, nah, corrugated shelf, that's not what we want. Corrugated floor. And oh, we have all of them. That's really nice. Okay, mini raft, meet the world. So now let's see if we can build that sail. Might even leave a lamp on here so we have a little bit of light. I liked having the sail here. It was this issue last time that we don't know which direction this is going to point in. So one sail here and I think one sail there. And then maybe a stick here that'll have the lantern on it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Stick wall hook. What do we need for that? What's that in here? Wood hook. There we go. 2 sticks and a bit of lashing. It's a good start. Lashing is, of course, I'm sure somewhere here. Do we have lashing? Yes, we could make lashing. Do we have lashing though? We do. Perfect. So 2 sticks. One wood hook. Actually, let's not make the wood hook yet. Let's make the sail first. Just in case I need to put it the other way and I want to make sure that that wood hook is in the correct place. Just thinking about that. Sail. Sail. Lashing, cloth and 2 sticks. Cloth, perfect. No worries, see you tomorrow. I'm going to call it a day anytime soon. Good luck with the editing, Brian. I'm looking forward to watching it. I've yet to watch anything onwards from part 2, but you know, as soon as I have time, I will totally do that. And thank you for being here, Brian. It's always nice to see you. I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Look at that, it's perfect. This is where that sail wants to be. Perfect direction and everything. So then this could be the wood hook. That's in yet another category. And kind of somewhere here. Wood hook, there we go. Wood hook, wood hook, wood hook. Come on. Wood hook, no. Wood hook, you be here. Yes, that's the spirit. Perfect. Wood hook. Lantern. Lantern goes on wood hook. And we have beautiful light. Isn't that amazing? I like it, I like it. So tomorrow the endless saga will continue where Jay rebuilds his raft. I'm gonna go make it back to the save point and then save it, and then we can go and, you know, start this whole thing again tomorrow morning. One of those things. Thank you so much for your patience. It was a very difficult ride, much less exciting really than I had expected it to be. I thought, you know, killing the boss was a good highlight, but from then on it literally just went downhill from there, wasn't it? But hey, you can never predict these things. That's the beauty of video games. And also what I like is that it's not really about the game, it's more about us hanging out and having a good time in the pitch black dark here, which is also bizarre. Oh yes, let's drink. Let's drink to that. I can just about find the thing. I don't have my lantern anymore. They're both over there. But this is my shelter. I'm going to go and save this. And then I'm going to call it a day. My friends, thank you so much for dropping by and for hanging out. It was fun indeed, Durrell. I had a lot of fun. It's always nice to see you guys. And I will see you, Durrell, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The rest of you I will see at 10 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.